So what you're going to do, guys, is take off this back panel, and there's 11 11 screws on the back part, and there's 13 on this bottom bit. So you got to take all these off to get inside. And what we're going to be chasing is the thermostat, which is this. So yeah. Okay. So once you've got the top part off, this part, and once you got the bottom part all unscrewed, you're going to take the 2 screws off here. So one there, one there, and that just pops out, so you can work on it. There you go. Alright guys, so after you've got all this out, you're going to take down here, that is a P-clamp. So it's just 1 screw. So once you take that out, it's the blue tack, but black tack. That is around this part here. So the left side is for the back part of the fridge, so it's going to be longer. And the problem with mine is this one here, the right side, and that just pulls out simply just like that. So this is just a short cable, as you can see, comes around and connects. So I'm going to go the long cable in it. And it doesn't matter if you go the long or short, it's $5 difference. So I recommend going the long one. Yeah, right. And also what I forgot to say is the short one is red and the long one is white, but I'm going to change mine and just go long to the front. So I'm just going to, instead of getting the red one, I've got the white one. So yes, I'm just going to go that one. And you see like the white paste and that's on there. The camera zooms in. I'm not going to put any more on mine because there's enough in there. So yeah. Righto. So now that it's on, so this one here, that's my new one. You just feed it through, and then it's just dangling like this, and then you just can't get the camera there. I'll show it. Just sit it in there like that. And just slide it in till you feel it. That's as far as it goes, and then this other bit that's dangling out, I'll just zip tie it up because there's plenty of room in here. I'll just zip tie it up to one of the other ones. And yeah, you know, it's just plenty of room, and then when you put it back in, just make sure you don't pinch any of the piping and that. Yeah, it's that kind of simple. A little bit fiddly, but saves you money going elsewhere. And if you're stuck in the middle of the Arnhem Land or Cape or something like that, and you've got the part but no one to do it for you, yeah. So once you've got it in, just use the black blue tack. Yeah, it's not really blue tack, but it just goes back around, and get your box, slide it back in. You got 2 screws, 1, 2, so everything now is going backwards. Your little clip, circlip down the bottom here, just 1 screw, and then you just put that on, so that's just holding the wires here. And then yeah, it's pretty much just zip tie that back up, and then just do everything backwards. So put the screws back in here, put the screws back in underneath, and then yeah, I'll show you how it goes once all this is back on. So just tucked it into there, and yeah, that's how it is. Okay guys, so just to be clear here that I'm not a lecky or I'm not a warranted certified person for this. It's just there was no one in the Wide Bay that could help fix the fridge. I didn't want to send it away to Brisbane, and I needed it for the weekend, so I rang a mate who was a dealership who does fix fridges and does fix warranty jobs for the CFX range. I asked him what to do, and he just gave us a quick rundown how to do it, and yeah, so I had to go. So pretty much it's that easy, man. Like, I'm not a very smart kind of guy when it comes to this stuff, but in half an hour we got it pulled apart and swapped around and put back in. So it was the thermostat, which I was lucky, but I haven't looked after this fridge. Like, I've had it for about 8 years now, and I went all around Australia with it, and it's bounced up and down the Cape and Gib and done it all. And this is the first thing that's gone wrong with it. So, you know, people go WAECOs are crap or Angles or whatever. It's like Holden, Ford, Nissan, Toyota. Like, it works good for me. It's been a reliable fridge. And it never turned off for 5 years when I had it. So I turned it off after 5 years, and yeah, it's still going strong. Take it off. So this is what it's like now back on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't forget that one. 7. Then underneath here, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And that's pretty much it. It just all comes off, and that's how it's done. And if you can, change out the cigarette plug for it to an Anderson. Helps out heaps. So the Anderson plug comes in like here, down, hooks on, and it just stays out of the way. Very handy. Alright, let's see if it works. Alright guys, so after you have it leaning up, just make sure you put it down for about 10 minutes so all the gas and the oil can get down. And once it's down, plug it in. Plugged in. Turn him on. There we go. And now it works. That's how it is. That's how you do it. Not easy. There you go. So if ever thermostat stops working on you and it comes up with that code, that's what it is. And it's the front fridge. So mine was this one here. It's the short one, which is the red. And if it's the square one, which is this one, which is the back fridge, it's the long one. But I just got the long one anyway and put that in. And that's pretty much the gist of how to do it. Alright guys, if you like the video, hit like, hit subscribe, give us a comment if you reckon it was a good video to watch. Cheers.